Alright guys, so a few months ago my brother and I did a level kit on the truck. We leveled the front end. It's supposed to be 2 inches, but it actually came out to more like 2¼ 2½. So now it kind of looks like it's higher in the front than it is in the back. So I had ordered this 1-inch block to put in the back. We're going to go ahead and install it now. This is the kit. It's actually a eccpp leveling kit. Honherlung. I don't know what that means, but it sounds German. Let's see what's in the kit itself. So, not the best packaging. But here's the block. It's hot. Well, it was just to test how solid it is. So it does have the 2 indentations on the bottom and 2 extensions on the top. Second block. And ubolts with washers. Nice, thick, dark ubolts. So we do some measurements now to see what it all measures. The ubolts themselves are right at 12 inches. No, maybe a little less than 12. About a 1/4 inch less than 12 inches. So 11 3/4. And the block is just a hair below an actual inch. There are 4 ubolts, 2 for each side, and then 2 blocks to come with it. I actually found this on Amazon. And then washers, we have like 8 washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 for each bolt. Ideal. Alright, so let's start jacking the truck up and see what we can get done. Alright, so the idea is to put one of those jack stands on each side underneath the frame, jack the truck up, try to do it right in the middle of the differential with like a regular scissor jack that comes with the truck. Jack it up high enough so the wheels are off the ground. I did put some safety wedges in the front tire just to make sure the truck doesn't roll forward. You can use a brake, you can use blocks, you can use whatever you want. Another car, whatever you got laying around. So jack up the truck high enough, extend the jacks up as high as they can, and I'm lifting up the whole back. And then I will jack down the truck and see how far down it goes. I really would like the tires to barely hit the ground, so when I loosen up the leaf springs, nothing's going to extend or just be easy for me to install through it. Okay, so we'll see how it works. Alright, so these are about 21. You can break these off just like, slowly with a good wrench. Once they're loose, about a 5/8, and they're pretty loose already here. That's 5/8, is about 7/8. I just don't have a 21 socket. I think I do. See how loose they are now? Whole thing's loose. It's good to do one side first and then the other just to make sure everything stays level. You don't want to move something over by ½ an inch or anything. The truck might be driving sideways. Alright, so this is the original block. I wanted to compare the original by itself with the original plus spacer. Okay. If you ever wanted to drop your truck, you technically could remove this, or if you only want to drop it just a little bit to level it, then you buy one of these, remove this, and this would drop like about ½ an inch to an inch. Quarter inch. So let's measure it. So as we measured before, it's just a hair below an inch, and this is 1.25 inches. It's a hair below 1.25 inches, right? These are pretty level, but one thing to keep in mind is you always want the most narrow part to go towards the front. So it goes just like that. Notice that these have little creases there that goes into the holes, and then down here also you have little indentions, holes underneath to go in there. So now you do have to bring it and pick it up slowly just to make sure everything lines up in there. Careful when you put your fingers in there also, because this shit can fall down, man. Alright, time to bring everything back down now. See how it settles on the ground. So hopefully it's back to actual straight level, not crooked there. I'm going to take it for a test drive and see how it does. Alright guys, so I drove it around and it handled well. I turned, I did a little bit of a high-speed donut. I tried to make it skip a little bit so the back end would loosen up some. Then I came back and then like tightened up all the bolts on the U-bolt, and some of them did get a little loose, so I tightened everything back down, and this should be down to spec, torqued between 70 and 100, just depends on what type of equipment you have, but I did it 80. I tightened them down to 80, so it felt very snug. Now the front end here, from bottom to top, I know some of you measure the wheel well, but it's the same thing, man. Come on. So from the bottom to top, it's about 40 inches in the front, and it's about 40 and a little more than 40 and a half, about 40 and 3/4 in the back. Okay, so that little block that I added did give it a much leveler look. It might even be a little higher in the back, but it's just much leveler. It doesn't have that the mini squat look. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out some of the videos I have. Please comment, let me know what you think. But there she is.